TikTok should be banned in Africa because of the damages that TikTok is already causing to the young African generation. People are dancing naked on TikTok, especially the young women and men. TikTok is not promoting anything good in Africa. When you visit TikTok around 11 p.m., you realize like TikTok has become a pornography site where ladies they dance naked, men are there dancing naked too. And there is nothing that TikTok is promoting in Africa and which is really positive. When you listen to the Western countries, what do they think about Africa? Africans, they know only how to dance. And the content that TikTok do promote in Africa is really different from the content that TikTok really promotes in China. When you see the content in China, it is about technological advancement. But when you see the content in Africa, it is about dancing, distraction, people making stupid statements, people giving stupid stories about their private life. And those things cannot influence or impact the young African generation to think positively and take their lives into their hand and move forward and become the great people who can write the history about their country. The young generation today, especially in Africa, they are only interested in dancing, they are only interested in comedy, and that is what TikTok is really pushing. And one day I had a heated conversation with the head of Department of Communication at African Google and Public Affairs. I told her, why is it that you Google, when it comes here in Africa, Google, you are only promoting distractive content, educative content, you people put it down. But what is comedy? What will not bring any positive change in our community? You people are just pushing those content. When I talk to her, she say it is about the culture. You know, in the United States, people are interested in finance, people are interested in education, people are interested in IT, and in Africa, people are interested in comedy, people are interested in dancing. I said, no, we don't go to school here in Africa to become comedians. We don't go to school here in Africa to become TikToker. We don't go to school here in Africa to be entertaining the world. People go to school in the United States, and those people are interested in finance, they're interested in IT, they're interested in technology. But we Africans, we go to school, and at the end of the day, we are interested in dancing and comedy. And I asked that madam, like, for me, it is really surprising when you see any successful content creator in Africa, they are doing comedy or they are doing distraction or they are doing relationship coaches, relationship mentor. But when you go to the Western countries, United States, UK, Australia, the France, and the rest, you realize that people will talk about IT, people talk about business, people talk about finance, people talk about education. Those people are valued, and those people, their content are being pushed by YouTube. But when you see in Africa, it is the opposite of the game. And this madam gave me a very surprising story. It is about your culture. Africans are being known to be comedians. Africans are being known to be great dancers. That is why we do promote comedy. We do promote distractive content. In Africa, it is very easy for you to become a successful content creator if you do things that do not add value, things that do not help. But surprising, everyone is criticizing. These people are doing things that are very unhelpful. It is not going to help our young people. It's not going to help the youth to progress. But the same people are being subscribed or connected to those different Facebook account, YouTube account, TikTok account, and the rest. And this is my message. TikTok should be banned in Africa. Some countries are already mobilized to stop TikTok from working in those countries, and I'm not going to mention those countries. People are already working hard to eliminate or to get rid of TikTok in those different African countries. But in general, I think TikTok should be banned in the whole Africa because TikTok is really killing. TikTok is really putting the young African generation down. I think TikTok is a weapon that is being used by the West, especially China, to neutralize the young talented Africans. Because once TikTok has come in, everyone, even people that are used to respect them, they